Thanks for watching. It is now time to tell you what is trending across the social media space. And we have our very own plug, Elizabeth Musa, joining us. Good morning, Lizzie.
Morning, Double O team. How are you?
Morning. Yes, I think it's sticking, right? Double O, Olisa and Oluchi, or Oluchi and Olisa. Anyone, it goes. So, Liz, what's really trending this time? And it looks like it involves former EFCC boss, Nuhu Ribadu. How come?
Of course, and that's why we're starting our trend wave today, talking about the former EFCC chairman, Nuhu Ribadu, who has lamented the extent of damage that the social media has caused in the country, which is Nigeria, of course. And, you know, he made this remark in a chat with newsmen on Sunday, where he dismissed the viral social media post where he had made some statement linking some personalities to banditry in the country. Now, let's take a look at the purported post. You can see that on the screen. He, made a remark, of course, talking about how bandits were created by General Muhammadu Buhari to oust Jonathan, and bandits are not Boko Haram nor herdsmen. He went on to say all that you have on the screen. But according to him, none of that is true, and he never created such a message. So I'm just wondering how such a post started circulating on social media. So he says that this particular thing has caused so much issues for him. So he says social media is today partly responsible for what is going on in our country by trying to promote things that are not true and causing division based on religion and ethnicity, amongst other things. So he's lamenting seriously about this situation. According to him, none of this is true. He went on to blame the circulators of such posts on social media, also chiding the platforms for not taking down such posts despite the strong divisive message that it passes. He also went on to commend the traditional media channels for not, joining to circulate these types of news, while, blaming social media for being at the core of division, which already I said earlier. So the question is, how did this post start to circulate? Did you think about this, Olisa Oluchi?
Well, social media clearly has its pros and cons.
Yes,
but
it has its pros and
the
cons.
fact that people are quoting him saying that perhaps he's blaming social media for all of Nigeria's many problems, because there was already a Nigeria before social media, even before Mark Zuckerberg existed. And speaking about social media, didn't somebody tweet about, treating them in the language you understand?
Of course, and which led us to the Twitter ban.
Yeah, where we are
is he saying
right
that they should also take down WhatsApp, because that looks like a message that was forwarded on the WhatsApp platform?
According to him, he's saying that, so why did this message not, why didn't they take it down? But the thing is, we don't even know who created that message in the first place.
But listen, following his comments, the social media then went agog, against perhaps Nuhu Ribadu, right? We had many things, people talking about him. People
are definitely talking about him, and we're going to check out some of those reactions right now. That's one from Heather Loves Afrobeat. So she says, so who was responsible for Nigeria's problem before social media? So Nigeria has only had problems since social media was invented, and nothing was ever an issue before that. I beg, some people just open mouth, and of course she's not having any of that. And this one says, Joe Justice says, which part of the story about the trillions in Aboro be fake? And then is rolling his eyes. And then we have another one from I Am Sensini. I Am Sensini says, which of the country's problem is social media responsible for? I think he already stated what problem is. It says social media is responsible for peddling fake news. And then it says the failed economy or the government. And then official Sam Vale says, LOL, leave your fellow politicians since 1960 to put the blame on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. #shame.
All right, so Nuhu Ribadu is in the news again, but this time about social media being problems of Nigeria. Well, Liz, I'm sure he's on social media too, so perhaps he will receive all the notifications. But what's still up on the trend wave?
Story. So we'll move now to entertainment, where, of course, Wizkid is still breaking records as he always does. Now, some superstars are consistently giving their fans extra bragging rights. And on top of those fan bases, the Wizkid FC, Wizkid is always sort of in the news. And this time it's all about earning 10th place in the Billboard 100 charts. Big deal. Absolutely, I would tell you it's a big deal. So just yesterday, the Billboard 100 announced that the Song of the Summer Essence was at 10th place on the Billboard 100. This is the second time it will be on the Billboard after a smash hit feat with Drake on One Dance. Yesterday night, the social media space went on the buzz about this news, and we'll take a look at some of those reactions right now. Now, that's the post from Billboard charts saying that Essence featuring Justin Bieber and Thames hits the top 10 of this week's Hot 100 for the first time, and it ends Wizkid's second top 10 after being featured on Drake's One Dance before, while Bieber is on the 25th, and Thames. This is our first time on the Billboard chart. We'll take a look at some of the reactions people are making about that. Of course, you can see that as the Billboard 100 list. We'll take a look at some of the reactions people are making about that. Now, that's from Savannah Bridge. She says, shouts to the Lord from Wizkid Dial. Guys, we know that man is greatness. It was evident that that song was going to soar this summer. Glad we all bear witness to that. She's talking, of course, about Essence, and that's one from FBI, Female Body Inspector. That's a very funny handle. It says, my question is, who will break all these records Wizkid has achieved so far? That's a big question. Now, that's one from Duke of Ibadan. Wow. It says, Wizkid makes standing him so easy. Imagine other fan bases trying to argue with you. You go just post Wizkid's Grammy, followed by Made in Lagos 1 billion streams, then attack again with Essence Platinum Plaque, and check up with Hot 100 top 10 entry. So that's like bragging rights for Wizkid FC right now. Now, this one is from Nolani. It says, man, Wizkid has the most loyal fans ever. Most artists will kill to have FC as their fans, loyal as hell. And that's one from Vivian Porsche. She says, yesterday, Buju tweets, God should bless Wiz for him. Tem said Wiz changed her life. Bonner praised Wiz for pulling up on the show. Loje thanked Wizkid for giving him a hit. Even Justin Bieber thanked him, and he's not even bragging. He's a king made in Lagos. So yesterday was all about bragging for Wizkid fans, of course. It's just lots of things to talk about when it comes to Wizkid. But the thing is, it's putting lots of artists on their toes right now, because they know that, of course, this is a very big, very, very big shoe to fill in if you want to beat Wizkid's record. All
right, so Liz, so fans of Wizkid, is it a club or is it an organization? Is it just an online buzz? So they call themselves
people who don't know,
Wizkid FC,
Wizkid
right?
FC, yes.
Okay, and it's actually a thing. It's actually a thing, right?
It's a thing. They don't joke.
Wizkid FC. Why am I not there?
Lisa, please. Yeah, old school now.
I don't know. And their logo is the eagle.
Oh, my
so whenever
God.
you see any
I love
Wizkid
Wizkid too. Are they sharing form?
Then you definitely should be part of the Wizkid FC.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but look at it, Lizzie. I mean, all the other celebrities, they should take a chill pill. They should chill for 2 seconds and congratulate Wizkid first. Before they're all talking about pressure. Calm down now. What's going on?
They do.
When she says 2 seconds, and I know that line from Wizkid. 2 seconds, everything done bust. See, like I said, maybe I'm part of Wizkid FC and I don't know it yet. Anyway, thanks, Liz, for the latest when it comes to the trend with Wizkid FC and Nuhu Ribadu trending.